Are you signed up for the Healthy Meals Made Ridiculously Simple masterclass yet? It's happening Wednesday, May 20th on Zoom with me, and in just 1 hour, I am going to give you the only strategy you will ever need to stay consistent with healthy eating so that you can feel confident that you are stewarding your body the healthy way, naturally have more energy, and just feel good in your skin. I'm literally going to show you what to eat and how to put it together in a way that is so simple, even the busiest of ladies I've coached with this same strategy are still doing it years later. And because I know your time is precious, I want to thank you for showing up live by giving away some prizes. So you really don't want to miss it. Save your seat at coachrain.com/masterclass and then mark your calendar for Wednesday, May 20th. That's coachreign.com/masterclass. And I'll meet you there. Do you struggle to stay consistent with healthy eating and just want food decisions to be easy, guilt-free, and sustainable? You're in the right place. I'm Chelsea, nutritionist and fitness coach who overcame restrictive yo-yo dieting and body image insecurities using simple nutrition tools, all backed by biblical principles. And now I help women like you find that same freedom with food so you can feel confident in the look and health of your body for decades to come. I'm ready to dive in with you. So open your notes app and let's go. Could you use a little motivation to keep eating healthy? Or maybe get back to it? I know it can feel daunting to get back on the wagon, and sometimes it feels like so much work. Can I be honest with you for a minute? Because I love you. It feels like work because it takes intentionality, at least at first. It feels like work because we are breaking habits and strongholds. It feels like work because healthy eating is usually not on the same shelves as convenience foods. But I promise, the intentionality, habit-breaking, non-lazy work is so worth it, and it does eventually become second nature. So today, I want to give you 3 points of motivation that have helped me and my nutrition clients stay the course for the long haul. I'm talking years of consistency, and that's what gets us bodies that feel and look good. Like always ready for a spontaneous beach day kind of feel-good body. So let's jump in. The first fact that blew my mind and really motivated me to take healthy eating seriously was when I learned that food-like products like cereal, chips, granola bars, gummy snacks, soda, and even the quote-unquote healthy freezer meals, those types of things that are made in a factory are what you call hyper-palatable. What the heck does that mean? Well, palatable is how we describe taste, and hyper is a prefix for overly, above, beyond. So this term means overly flavored and beyond tasty, which at first sounds kind of awesome. Like, heck yes, bring on the flavor, but therein lies the trap. You see, when something is hyper-palatable, it affects our brain and digestive hormones. It lights up our dopamine centers like a literal drug when we eat these things that are beyond anything that exists in nature. And, as drugs do, we become addicted to that dopamine hit. So we go back for more and more. It's quite a system, actually. There are legitimate jobs in labs where the sole purpose is to concoct a bunch of chemicals disguised as ingredients, usually called natural flavors on food labels, to make a product so flavorful that you can't just have one. I mean, it's biohacking, but in the wrong direction. Once I learned how the food industry profits off of my body's natural responses to their science experiments, I was appalled. Biblically speaking, we are not to be slaves to anything. You can see Romans chapter 6, verse 16 for at least one mention of that. And I certainly don't want to be a slave to food. So that is a hugely motivating nugget of knowledge for both me and my clients. The next one that really helps me when I'm faced with my biggest temptation foods, I'm looking at you, old-fashioned glazed donuts. And that is the connection between our gut and everything else about our bodies. Let's talk about leaky gut for a minute. In case you've never heard this term before, leaky gut, which is also called intestinal permeability, is when the little villi in our small intestines get damaged. So think of it like this. Our guts have these walls that are lined with a shaggy carpet. And the idea is that carpet filters the good from the bad and really is the gatekeeper for what enters your bloodstream. When we eat foods that damage that carpet, literal holes appear and that filtration system gets compromised. The things that are known to cause damage to the gut lining are processed or fake foods, alcohol, medications, and other pro-inflammatory foods like pasteurized dairy and heavily fertilized grains. When the filter is compromised, toxins get into the bloodstream and can lead to some serious issues like IBS, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, skin ailments like eczema and acne. Some evidence shows the connection between leaky gut and asthma, brain fog, achy joints. I mean, the gut is our epicenter for feeling well or feeling unwell. Good news is, in most cases, the gut can repair itself. But this means we have to stop ingesting the stuff that's causing the damage and start eating healing foods. And I'll tell you what, once I prioritized gut health, it's like the clouds parted on my health and fitness journey. My skin cleared, I finally lost the fluff that was keeping me from being toned, and my energy, holy moly, my energy skyrocketed. So now I help my clients with it too, because jeepers, it's life-changing. Okay, as for the third little nugget of motivation that helps me stay consistent with healthy eating is that it has compounding effects, meaning the longer you stick with it, the easier it becomes to stick with it, and the more you want to stick with it. Kind of crazy, but I have seen it in so many of my clients too. I think it comes from experiencing that green grass on the other side, so to speak. Once you feel what feeling good actually feels like, you don't want to go back. I've even had clients, and heck, I've done this too, where we eat something unhealthful indulgently, and the physical discomfort that follows is enough conviction to keep us on the health train for weeks and months to follow. In fact, aside from pregnancy, I haven't had a single alcoholic beverage since August of 2024 because I had one drink on a family vacation that made my body so achy that the entire next day was compromised. I felt disgusting. And I'm not talking a hangover. I had one beverage and my skin hurt to the touch the next day, which is my personal signal that my body is doing some heavy detoxing. So now that is an easy no for me because I hate feeling like that. All right, my friend, I know motivation is fleeting, especially when it comes to diet and nutrition, but I hope that you can lock in on one of these points that really truly changed the way I eat, which has changed my body into one that I actually like and I'm proud of. These are all things I address with my nutrition clients so that the changes we make aren't just temporary quick fixes. If you are ready to make healthy eating your lifestyle, sign up for the Healthy Meals Made Ridiculously Simple Masterclass that I'm hosting on Wednesday, May 20th. This is your first step to making that wish a reality, not just for you, but for your family. The masterclass is totally free, and there will be a replay available for a limited time afterwards if you can't make it, but I will be giving away some prizes to those who join me live. So either way, you want to save your seat at coachreign.com/masterclass. That's coachreign.com/masterclass. But don't wait, spots are limited and they are booking up fast. I pray this episode was helpful to you, my friend. If so, could you do me a massive favor and take 30 seconds to write a review? This is the best way to bless me big and help more people learn just how simple eating healthy consistently can be. And if you want more value-packed info from me, head to coachrain.com and sign up for the weekly harvest. My weekly emails filled with recipes, how to use food as medicine, biblical nutrition, and more. That's coachreign.com for all the goods. Blessings until next time, sis. Toodles.